Good morning, everybody. This is PillarTrading.com, and we are doing a market update for Friday, April 30th. Taking a look at the news that's due out today. All early in the morning, we've got 8:30 a.m. numbers kicking it off, advanced GDP, as well as advanced GDP price index and employment cost index, all at the same time, all an hour before the bell, going to affect those gap fill trades. So watch out if you are getting in pre-market. 9:45, we've got Chicago PMI, and then to close off the news day, all before 10 a.m., we've got University of Michigan consumer sentiment and revised University of Michigan inflation expectations. So those are the trades to look out for. It is Friday. It is going to be sparse in the afternoon in terms of volume, so just be aware that those early morning news items are there. Let's take a look at the charts. We'll start with the daily on the ES. Again, you'll recall we're in this extension here. This is trading, and it has bounced for the second time here, bounced on that Wednesday FOMC day after the big move down. We are now approaching what could be double top territory, but we are anticipating that it break through the double top. Yesterday it broke out of its halfway back short on the daily. You can see here, broke through. Now the target on this move is 1225 75s, 1226 evens. Okay, so that is the daily long target. We are midterm bullish on the ES at the moment. We take a look at a 15-minute chart. We can see how it all happened. This is Wednesday. FOMC had a 15-minute measured move that hit, came down, went in a tick, then bounced up to its negative 23% target. From there, we have not had a full 15-minute pullback. Okay, we've just gone up straight up, and not even extensions. We haven't even had extensions at this point. All we've had is a series of smaller measured moves inside that time frame that all through trading the overnight session worked out. And there was no looking back. There was no gap fill. There wasn't even a half gap fill yesterday. Just went straight out, blew it up. You can see the halfway back short that a lot of people were playing yesterday. It bounced. It got a little bounce. But other than that, broke through and has not even seen a retracement off of that. We take a look at a smaller time frame. We can see what's happening, what's setting up in the after-hour session. Here's that gap from yesterday at 1188.50s. We've also got today's gap up here at 1203.50s. Now, yesterday, we went into a series of measured moves to the upside. 1. Next one, extension. 2. Next one from that same draw point. 3. Hit its negative 23% target. Same draw point, hit its negative 23% target. Then, trading hours opens up from that 10 o'clock low to the swing highs. Gave us a negative 23% target that hit. Again, that was lows of the day here. We are drawing from lows of the day at 10 o'clock. Again, we draw two highs. That gives us another pullback. Okay, this 50% has hit twice. We can take a closer look. It was front run by a tick, and it has now moved up towards its negative 23% target, which is 1208.50s. 1208.50s is the negative 23% target. Now, it has traded 1208s. Within 2 ticks, we call that a target hit. So the next measured move is setting up from overnight lows to wherever this market turns around. Now, if it turns around here at 1208 evens, that sets up the next measured move at 1204.75s. 1204.75s. The gap fill is at 1203.50s. So this, if you play this is strictly an overnight play, short term, anticipating that this gap will fill. Now, in keeping with the idea that the gap will fill, where do we go from there? Where's the next measured move on the 15-minute chart? Well, we go back to the 15-minute chart. We can see the next measured move from there, if we take those original draw points, is all the way down at 1196 evens, okay? So the death level for the ES in terms of bullish scenarios is 1193, okay? 1193 is what will save this market. If it drops below that, we are heading south all the way to that halfway back. Because we've had a measured move break down. We will now, if that 15-minute measured move breaks down, we are going to have a full retracement from lows to highs, giving us a halfway back and an opportunity to get into a daily long. But right now, we haven't seen any sort of pullback, let alone a breakdown of a 15-minute move. So the only way you can play this gap fill, guys, we go back to the smaller time frame, is if this move works out to the upside, whatever the next measured move is, works out to the upside, hits its negative 23% target, that will give you the next opportunity to draw from that 50% up to wherever it turns around. If that move breaks down, you get into the gap fill short, anticipating a retracement down into that halfway back. So that's the move on ES. We head over to CL, looking at the the daily chart. We'll start with the daily chart. What we saw is we were anticipating a full pullback to those anchor lows. We didn't get it. What we got was an extension. Okay, an extension from those lows, hit to the tick, bounced up, and it is now approaching highs at 87.09 are the highs. We are currently trading 85.95. So quickly approaching those highs. There are no short setups on CL at the moment. It is nothing but bullish. We look at the 15-minute chart. You can see a couple of big moves have happened in the last 2 days. We had a 50% that hit its negative 23% target. Again, didn't even get a pullback, went up in extensions. Extensions trade to its negative 23% target. Same thing, whoops. Didn't get a pullback, just went straight up. Again, front-running extensions, guys. So they're front-running this move here. That hits its negative 23% target. Next measured move, whoops. Drawing from swing lows to swing highs. Front running it again. That gives us a negative 23% target that was just hit. So the next measured move on CL is drawn from these swing lows here at 84, 82s to wherever this market turns around. Right now it's 86.14. That would give us the next measured move on the 15-minute chart at 85.48 with the target at 86.46. So a 100-point move on CL. So watch for it. That's the next trade on CL. If it breaks down, again, same thing as ES, anticipate a pullback into that full halfway back because we broke out of that short. So those are the plays for today, guys. Watch out for that early morning news. And then if you are trading Friday afternoons, be careful because of the lack of volatility, a lack of volume. So just be aware that that's out there. Hopefully everyone had a good trading day yesterday, and I will see you all on the trading floor.